Welcome to Being Friends with Jess and Tony-Ann, an inside look at our friendship, millennial things, sports, and pop culture. Come laugh with us, or maybe at us, and let's be friends.
Oi.
Welcome back, friends.
Hello.
Sorry that not sorry because you're getting 2 episodes this week because my Wi-Fi crapped out so badly last week. I couldn't post the episodes until yesterday on Monday.
We also talked about how I guess my chair just naturally gravitates. Why do I keep turning?
Oh, I thought you were doing that on purpose.
I'm gonna have to hold on to the couch because I keep involuntarily moving. What's happening?
Wait, why has it never done that before though?
I'm sitting like with one leg up, like half like Indian style, and I don't know if maybe it's like from like whatever way I'm tilting it.
Yeah, maybe.
But this reminds me of when I was younger, whenever I would go to get my hair done, the lady used to have to lock my chair because I'd be like going like this like the entire time. And now I'm like,
I have a tendency to accidentally cross my legs while I get my hair cut, and my friend always yells at me because she's like, "You had your feet like that the entire time, didn't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Uncross them," and then it's like you're suddenly straight, and now like your hair. She's like, "I've been cutting your hair on an angle the whole time."
I guess that's why then. That's why because my chair's on an angle. Whatever. I'll put one foot on the deal so it won't move. But hello, people. Yes, we had to make some things work for the end of this year. So it's the daytime. You're getting a record during the daytime, which is nice.
Yeah, it is New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. So let's recap on our lives.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a minute. Hold on. Put my light on. Right. Now it's the sun went down.
I'll do.
Well, Jess just froze. So
at a little Stardust date. God damn it.
Okay, go again. You're back now.
Should I just switch to my phone?
No, you're doing fine. We already started recording.
Okay. I have my Starbucks. We had a little family Starbucks date just now. It's probably my last sugar cookie latte for the year because they're gonna go to pistachio in January.
Oh, so that's your order, a sugar cookie latte? That sounds like hell to me, but
you're frozen.
You were too.
You're frozen. You're frozen. Fuck.
You also have a little someone walking in now.
Hold on.
Decide if it wants to go in or out because it's pissing me off how like the lighting keeps changing. Whatever. Okay. Resume.
Okay, what do you have in your china?
Okay, so I thought we're recording this at approximately almost 1 p.m. on New Year's Eve. So I did think like, is it too early to start drinking? And even though there's no rules because I'm still on vacation until Thursday, I did say, okay, maybe it's a little early. So I did make myself an iced coffee. It is in my Lannister Game of Thrones glass that says, I drink and I know things. That's drink and I know things.
I love how you're drinking out of your Game of Thrones glass and you have your book shirt on. I can't think of what it's called. I'm
fantasy gal today, aren't I? I got my ACOTAR shirt with my Game of Thrones cup.
That's what it is. I couldn't think of what it was called.
But yeah, I just had a nice coffee, and this is actually now going to be my second iced coffee of the day since I made it specifically for this podcast. So we will see if that makes me extremely jumpy because I'm not used to having 2 iced coffees in a row like this. But I do have to make it till at least midnight tonight. So,
no.
I was in bed last night at 9:15. So
I'm literally taking a nap after this. Well, I might work out and then take a nap. I told myself I was going to do workout today, so I'm really trying to do that.
You was laying in bed at 2 a.m. last night because that's what I do. I get in bed at 9:15. I fall asleep for an hour and then I'm on my phone until 2 a.m. It's really great sleep habit. But I actually at 2 a.m. was like, oh, let me see if there's any classes to go tomorrow. I'm gonna end the new year real good. End the, I guess, old year really well. And there was only like a 7 and 8 a.m. class, and I was like, never mind. So
you're like, it's 2 a.m. I'm not making it there.
Yeah, I'll see you in the new year, Jim. Goodbye.
No, but you've been doing really good with your Rumble classes lately.
Yeah, I know. But I had to take, I've been home. I was in Staten Island from a week and a half ago. So this is my first day back. And I'm like, Yeah, we'll just wait till the new year. I'm not gonna go at 7 a.m. on New Year's Eve. Not gonna happen. So
Yeah, we need to conserve all our energy for later.
yeah.
I don't really have like a ridiculous thing. I think my only ridiculous thing is that like I've realized that I think I've lived like 3 different lives in the year of 2024. Like I literally feel like this is the longest. Like the year went very fast, but it feels like it was the longest year ever.
I agree. It kind of does feel like it was pretty long.
Like I feel like I truly like so much happened.
I'm trying to think. Like I had a couple weddings. My friends had a couple babies. I traveled. I mean, what
A lot.
a
You
lot.
went
I
a
did
lot of
travel
places.
a lot this year, which is great. What else do I have to do? And yeah, I mean, that's the plan for next year too, because whatever. So yeah.
Yours is so positive. Mine's like I got diagnosed with mental illness. Found out I have OCD and ADHD.
Oh, at least we can laugh about it.
We're figuring it out. We're
That
figuring
was
it
just
out.
like a diagnosis we kind of already knew. So
Well, one of them, one of the two.
yeah.
The other one was like, wow, so much of my life makes sense now.
Yeah. So got some nice fun meds. Woo!
But like then I think about it, I'm like, that literally, like that was this year. Like it was so long ago.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But
I'm like, I went to therapy. It was successful. Tony had like, I went on 6 trips.
yeah, I went on like a lot of trips and none of those were to the therapist. Maybe that's maybe next year I should start.
My only trips were to the therapist.
Oh boy. Well, you took some trips too. You didn't stay home all the time or go to
I
therapy
did.
all the time.
I did. We
I
went
read
to
52 books.
wait, let's talk about how I don't know how to use Goodreads. So I downloaded Goodreads in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that if you just mark them as read, like you have to mark them while you're reading them for them to count
Yeah.
into your. Yeah, I didn't know that. So it says that it was
That you read. Go ahead again because you froze.
2 books. I didn't. I easily read 10 books.
You could go back
And you know that because
you go back and edit the read date.
I know, but I think the problem was that like because I downloaded like Goodreads after I read like 4 of them already, I just like marked them as read. And then
but
also
then you could go to edit and then it says when's the date you finished them and you could change it.
oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah.
but now I don't remember the dates that I finished them. So this year we're gonna use Goodreads the correct way.
Good idea. And
Because at this point I don't even remember which books I read this year because I feel like the year was so long. Like I don't remember.
everybody should follow us on Goodreads because I think that's what makes Goodreads so fun is that like I go into like other people's lists and like steal books and then put them in like my want to be read list and like it's like good for recommendations and stuff. Like a lot of my books came from following other people.
I did put a lot of books on my want to be read list for this year. I am still reading lessons in chemistry and I cannot wait for it to be over. Like, I can't wait for it to be over. Like, I think I hate this book. But like
It was a
I'm
hard
the type of
read.
person that can't stop like
Yeah.
reading a book in the middle of reading. Like, I really hate stopping in the middle of reading a book. But I might start a new book and then go back to it because like I truly am just bored. Like, can we move this along?
That's exactly how I felt reading that book. I think I only rated the book like 2 or 3 stars. The show was
You
much
rated
better
it
than the book.
3. I saw it yesterday when I was like,
And 3 is low for me.
why everyone upset? Everyone was so obsessed with this book, and I'm like, why? Why are we obsessed with this?
The show is much better than the book, and you could rarely say that. So
yeah, I can't. And the reason why I read the book was because everybody made it sound like this book was so great, and they have a show, and I want to watch the show, but I wanted to read the book first.
honestly, if
and
you
now I
read
regret
at
it.
least half the book, if you've gotten up to the twist part, have you did that? Like,
Well, I don't know what the twist part is.
what happened with
I'll.
him?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
way past that.
Okay, so then as long as you read that, then you can start to watch the show because they kind of deviate anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Good to
that is all that I would consider a spoiler if you wanted to read the book first. But if you already read that part, then
Yeah.
you can go past it, I think. Because yeah, that's the only book I DNF'd, which is in book speak, did not finish. Was some like it was like some thriller, like some whodunit. It was like something about Evelyn Hardcastle or something like that. Like the I don't know. It was basically like Clue. It was like there was a murder.
Not the Evelyn Hugo book, right?
No, not that one. Although that one was not that great either. But no, it was like Evelyn Hardcastle, and I picked it up thinking it was similar to the Evelyn Hugo book, but no, it was like a whodunit in a house. And I'm like, okay, I could just play Clue. I don't need to read this. And it was like going back and forth between like time frames and stuff. And I'm just like, and the guy was talking to like the dead people trying to get clues. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
That's literally how I felt about Throne of Glass. I was like, I hate this book.
But they're all see the problem with I'm not gonna go into super detail, but the Sarah J. Maas verse, it's like the Marvel universe, okay? Like you read ACOTAR, okay? That's like the gateway drug into this universe, okay? You read ACOTAR, you're like, okay, this is a great series. Then you're like, what else can I read? And then all of a sudden, everybody online is telling you, oh, well, she has 2 other series and they're all connected. There's Easter eggs in every one of them. And you're like, oh, shit. So then you read Crescent City because the 3rd book of Crescent City is a crossover with ACOTAR, like the Avengers. And then you read that actually a lot of stuff from Throne of Glass is going to come into it too. So you read one series and you're roped into like 16 books. It's a cult. But it's actually, but it's great. It's great. It got me into reading. Look how much it got me into reading. I read 52 books this year, all because I read one book. Series. The first ACOTAR book I wouldn't say is what hooked me. It's the series as a whole. But and now I'm a nerd again. Look at me.
Proud of you.
The days I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese and be like, look how many books I read. Give me a free pizza. Thank you very much.
Ugh, Pizza Hut needs to bring that back.
Oh, that was Pizza Hut.
We're like literally cleaning up behind me while I'm doing this, and
You knew I was cleaning.
I wasn't going to say anything until all of a sudden you saw like the Febreze mist in the background. I was like, oh, okay. This is what's going on.
For breathing behind me.
I just see all of a sudden like mist. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's just how dirty our house is.
Oh my God, our house is not that dirty.
See how dirty the air is? Really?
Do you know how dramatic this man is about cleaning? Please, you lived with him, you know.
Yeah, it's true. I did live with him. I lived with all of you. But
anyway,
so that was that. We're playing Loosey Goosey this week. We didn't put out any notes, folks. So this is all just whatever we come up with. Okay.
Not moving in the middle of the podcast. Leave me alone.
We'll be done in like less than a half hour. You can do that.
Just relax.
I can't relax.
We know. Anyway, someone needs to go to the therapist.
Relax, lay on the couch, like have a nice day. Go check out the lawn. I feel like you missed a part the last time you watered it.
He's unamused by that.
This is what I have 2 coffees. I'm ready to go. Ready to go with all the what are they called? Wizards?
What else do we have to talk about? I'm trying to think of what else like went on this week. Not that you watch Bravo, but I do have to tell you, my favorite Bravo couple that really fueled my obsession broke up, and I'm unwell.
Something about that.
So unwell. I mean, it was very mature of them. They knew that neither of them were willing to like change their lifestyle for each other. They dated for 3 years. Like one wanted to stay in New York, one wanted to stay in Charleston. They're both very successful in their like careers right now. I get it, but like it's just so like heartbreaking to me because I love them together.
This is the Summer House and Southern Charm mashup.
Yeah, wow, good for you.
See,
I'm
I
so
know
proud.
enough pop culture to at least say and know some things. And isn't the girl like on a podcast with, is she Giggly Squad?
Yeah, with Hannah Burner.
Yeah, that's Giggly
Yes.
Squad. See, I know things. I know things. Even if I don't watch them. And when you
Yes.
live with people that watch it, you seem to learn it little by little. So
Yeah, it
Um,
just was like, so that was sad yesterday. I was like, but
all
I mean, I
celebrity
get
couples
it.
think
And
that.
like, they don't have bad things to say about each other. It was very amicable, but like, sometimes I feel like that's worse. Like, I'd rather you be like, this guy, blah, 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 or this girl. Like, I need a reason. I don't like, amicable splits, great, but like, also, no, I need a reason because I need the closure.
Well, you probably, that's the reason, is that neither of them were willing to move and give up their lives.
I understand, but like, ugh. But why couldn't we just make it work? You have a lot of money. You could fly back and forth.
I don't know.
It's
You're gonna
also
have
not my life though, so
You're gonna have to like go to like her live podcast session and ask about it.
no, she did a podcast about it yesterday and I listened to it. I usually don't listen to their podcast. I just like follow them and like watch like all the clips cuz like I
Yeah.
just have to I don't have enough time to like keep up with all the things. So like I watch a lot of the clips, but I did listen to the episode yesterday. It was very well done. It was very well done.
Good.
Very well explained.
What else can we
Um,
talk about? In the football world, the Jets were down 40-0 in the last game.
I can't.
They're doing really great. All of our actual good players are requesting to be traded. They're on social media telling other people, please don't go to the Jets. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. It's a great face to freeze on.
Wait, real
Wait, yeah, I gotta wait for you to come back. Okay, I'm waiting for you to come back. That
this
was
is
a
ridiculous.
the frozen face you were just on was fantastic. But
I don't want to.
yeah, I saw there was,
I didn't know that they were doing that.
yeah, Garrett Wilson, or was it Sauce Gardner, one of the two. Somebody, he commented like on another player on another team's like Instagram, like with like fire emojis, like whatever. They like had a highlight, and somebody commented on their comment saying like, you should get him to come over to the Jets. Or like, you should tell him to come onto the Jets. And he literally wrote back in all caps, I will not be telling him to do that.
Okay, but like, no offense, Sauce, you suck this year. Like, so
Yeah,
you're
I
a
don't
part of the
think they were
problem.
Garrett Wilson, but yeah, they're gonna end up getting traded because this place is getting. They gotta sell the team. They need a Steve Cohen-esque transformation here. It's the only
We
thing.
really do, because this is just ridiculous. Like, it's so ridiculous. And then the Giants
Oh, yeah.
decided to show up this week.
And
like-
ruin the first pick.
Right, like that was a very Jets thing of them to do, because whenever the Jets have the first pick, we're like, oh, let's win the last 4 games this season. Why? Why are we doing that?
They infuriated all their fans by winning a game.
Right. So stupid. Like, football. Anyway, my fantasy, I did not come in third. I was playing for third place this week. And
Yeah, your sister won the whole goddamn.
I
shit.
lost. My sister won the whole thing though, and she thought she was gonna lose. And I was watching last night
Close.
intently for her, but
You know what annoys me
I,
about this fantasy
couldn't
app? I
get
have
into
to
it.
say, it's like a FOMO thing for me. Like, even though I was out and I wasn't playing the last 2 weeks, they still send me updates about like my players like scoring touchdowns and shit, and I'm like, I'm not playing.
I'm out.
I know, like it's annoying, like whatever. But congrats to Jamie. Yeah, she only won by like 2 points. It was a close game.
It was a very close game.
Yeah,
She was sweating it out for sure.
she rode on the other thing that annoyed me about football this week. She rode on Sam Darnold's coattails, and freaking Sam Darnold. Why couldn't you be like this on the Jets? Because
Literally. But this is because the Jets ruin everybody. Aaron Rodgers, Hall of Fame quarterback, can't even win on the Jets.
Well, he's going downhill, but yeah, it's.
I know that he's going downhill. I understand he's not in his prime, but at the same time,
he should do decent.
yeah. Now I'm
Where
gonna
are they
have my
going down?
hydration supplement
Oh,
because
he's all about
I
that.
finished my coffee. Yeah, it's grapefruit flavor actually, and it's peptides. It's not a supplement. I don't know why I called it a supplement. So it's like a very, very healthy liquid IV.
What is peptides?
Peptides are amino acids that rebuild the connections in your like the functions of your body.
Oh, so like nerves?
Wait, what? No, not nerves. Amino acids in your cells.
Oh, okay.
So like, you know how you have like chains of like all of your thingy? Like, I'm not good at science.
I was gonna let you roll with it. I was
But you
gonna-
have like all those like
Jessica Tabor.
Nerves.
MD.
Am I wrong in that they're not called nerves? Like
No,
nerves
I
send
think-
signals to your brain.
I don't know. It's your amino acids.
Okay.
And it's restoring amino acids to do what they like do when you're young and like your body's new and not washed up like the rest of us. So
Okay.
I've been taking the hydrating ones. They have a bunch of different ones, but the hydrating ones are really helping me up my water intake. It is grapefruit flavor, but it's very, very mild. Very mild. So
Okay.
it's super clean. And it's not like too salty like other like packets. You know how some of them are like real salty? Yeah, this is not salty. It's actually very delicious.
I never
So
like to just drink like hydrated things in the middle of the day, but I probably should.
I try to drink it like first thing in the morning to make me drink more water, but sometimes I feel like if I save it for like around this time, then it really activates my thirst because I've like had something to drink already. So, and like it just helps your body absorb like the water better too when you drink like these hydration, like any hydration
The
things.
amino acids. It's the amino acids. I don't know.
The amino acids.
So stupid.
I'm just not good at explaining things, guys, okay?
I know we didn't learn all that, and we didn't take like anatomy classes, man. We're business and hospitality majors. What you
No,
want
I
from
did try to like watch like the full videos on it, like to understand it better. And then like I just lose my like something happens. I have a 2-year-old, so like
Yeah.
it's very hard to get things done when you have a 2-year-old.
Did you I meant to ask this before we got into other random things, but did you get any like what do you think most useful Christmas gift or something?
Oh yeah, we didn't even recap on
Yeah.
Christmas. Oh wow, look at us.
Um,
I totally forgot that Christmas even happened, honestly.
Oh.
I got golf clubs, guys. We all know that I was obsessed with Full Swing this year. I got golf clubs and I will be using them. So
When?
I'm pumped about that. Well, in the spring, obviously.
Yeah.
But they're pink and black and super cute. And Alec did a good job with those. I also got a 4 setting frother. It's an electric frother, so it makes warm foam, cold foam, hot latte foam, and I think like steamed, just like regular steamed milk.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I was excited about that. My sister bought us all Legos. Everybody got a Lego set because apparently it's good for meditating and concentration, and we all need to meditate and concentrate according to her. So we all got Legos.
Oh well, the child should be kept away from those unless you want to step on them all the time.
Well, no, like yeah, she got her own Legos, like big piece Legos, not tiny ones. But I have actually never put together a Lego set in my life, so this is gonna be interesting.
Really? Oh, we lived on Legos as kids.
No, I used to like. I think I was just very intimidated by them, honestly. Which makes a lot of sense because if I can't figure something out, and this is what happens when you
OCD.
get like, yes, like so many things about my childhood make sense, like. Because if I can't figure it out, that just like frustrates me and it gives me panic and like
But the
I
whole
can't do
point of like just if you had a set of Legos as a kid, like that wasn't like a model. Like there's nothing to figure out. It's what you make it. It's
right. I would play with
imagination.
like the big Legos where you like put them together like to do your own thing, but I've never like put together like a model of Legos.
Oh. Okay,
So
what model
maybe
did
that
she
was like a
get
better.
you?
What?
What model did she get you?
I got Ariel's castle and Ariel. And Alec got like a Star Wars ship. My brother got a helicopter. My dad got a train, and my mom got Santa, sled, and reindeer.
Oh, that's cute. That's a good gift.
Yeah.
That's different.
And then she told my cousin that she got us all Legos, and he was like, "I want Legos." And so during the week, she's like, "Whoever has Andrew for Secret Santa," like I told him about the Legos because we did Christmas like after the fact with my cousins. She was like, I told him about the Legos. He's really into it. So then here I am at the mall on Thursday looking for
Hope you
Legos for a
had him.
26-year-old boy.
Target has so many Legos. You could have saved the trip to the mall.
So, well, I had to go to the mall to get his shirt anyway.
Oh.
Like, I got him
Oh.
a shirt and the Legos. And so I got him, it was like a Statue of Liberty, like a piece of the bridge, like the Brooklyn Bridge, the Chrysler Building, and the Empire State Building. So I thought that was cool because like he lives in
Lego
Long
fan.
Island, and like it wasn't like I'm like I don't know which one to pick, and the whole Lego store is empty at this point because it's after Christmas.
Right.
So yeah, that was the Legos. What about you?
My most useful gift for sure, my brother and Yanni got me electric heated socks. So they literally have like, it's like a heated blanket, like the same way it works with a heated blanket. Like they have like the removable little battery banks, and there's even an app that you can connect to it and control it from your phone.
Wow.
And they heat your feet. Like it's amazing, like right at the toes. Like I wore them all in my parents' house this whole week because my parents' house, something about, I'm used to being in a sauna here. So when I go home to my parents' house, even though their house is like 70, 71 degrees, which is perfectly normal, my feet freeze. Like I'm
Freeze.
always cold there. So I used them all week in their house. The battery life is nice and long. Hopefully they last a long time in terms of like not crapping out because they are from China. But you know, like you would hope that they last enough because I actually want to try them skiing. I want to see
Oh,
if they
smart.
work because they're thin enough to go in my ski boot. So as long as they're not too uncomfortable with like the little tiny wires that go through them, a lot of people have like heated ski boots. So like I'm thinking like why not have it on sock? And then you control from your app and you only have to like dig in your foot to like change it. So that was
That's
a
smart.
great gift. It was on my Amazon wish list, so it's not like I completely not expected it, but I'm happy somebody bought them. And then the most interesting gift I got was from Santa. They get the Santa, he brought me it was a book because I'm so into books. It was a book about me. It seems like Santa put information about me in some kind of AI generator. And it created a novel length book
About
me,
you.
like in chapters. So I didn't start reading it yet, but I'm very excited.
To read about your own life.
I forgot where I put it. I don't even remember the title, but it was something about the Mets, something about espresso martinis and like traveling or something like that was like the title. And
I feel like I saw you post a gift that I was like, oh, we need to talk about this on the pod. And now I cannot remember for the life of me what it
I
was.
got a gift. It wasn't my
What?
socks. I'm trying.
No, you got a gift. And I was like, I want to say you Snapchatted it to me.
I got this little thing from my mom. It's like a projector. So like,
Nope, that wasn't it.
look, it's like Christmas.
Oh, cute.
But obviously you can see it better at night. But
Right.
cute.
Huh.
But I don't know what I Snapchatted. That would have been my gift. What else did I get? I got a new party
Simply
game. I
modern.
got like the generational gap, it's called. So it's like trivia, but it's like for boomers and for like young people, and you gotta like figure it out.
Yes.
They have a show about it on TV, so it's like the board game version of that. I got some spa stuff. I got
Dad.
a après ski shirt, which was cute. Trying to think what else I got. I got one thing. Maybe this is what you snapped. What is it? Was it like a little piano thing? I don't think I snapped that.
No,
No.
wasn't that. Damn it! This is driving me nuts. I should have made a
The
note.
only thing I
after.
snapped out of was the socks.
I don't even remember seeing the socks.
I don't know.
Did
Sorry.
I put? I didn't put it in the note. Oh, wait, but I did put something in the note. I didn't even realize that I put it in
Oh.
there. The Taylor Christmas album. Why can't we get a Taylor's version of that?
Oh.
You don't know why? Because like her voice, like I'm not saying like it's bad, but like I just feel like if she did all those Christmas songs over and put Christmas Tree Farm on there, like as a bonus track instead of a single, like I really feel like it could be a masterpiece because again, not that it's bad, but like we've known that she's like matured so much that like why can't we get a TV?
I wonder if it's because it's already like covers to begin with. Like there's no point of Like they're
Right.
not
Maybe.
like she didn't write them. You know what I mean?
Right. You're right.
Probably. But she should she for a pop star does not have enough Christmas songs, honestly. Like
Right.
like
I feel
pop
like
stars at
so
this
many
point have, like,
other.
entire albums.
Right.
I guess she's not at that point in her life yet. She's always spewing out new albums. She doesn't need to
Yeah,
make a
like
Christmas
I mean,
album
I'd
now.
rather take a regular album than a Christmas
Yeah.
album, obviously, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to think of what else we got for Christmas. Like I got that was useful. Or like just like a whoa. But my golf clubs
nice
were
and
my
chill and
best.
low key this year. I liked it.
Ours was too. Did your gifts get there on time,
Oh no, my
sister?
sister and my brother-in-law's gifts. I called on Christmas Eve saying to Amazon, I don't think these are getting here in time. Can I cancel this order and reorder it just to be shipped to their house directly instead? And they were like, yeah, sure. And then the customer service never canceled the order. So yesterday, my sister and her husband got their gifts delivered to their house, but I also got the same gifts still delivered to my parents' house. So then I had to call Amazon and fight with them again because one of the gifts was non-returnable. And I'm like, I need to be refunded for this. I told you to cancel it and you said you were. They did refund me for it. It was like I got him like one of those gift sets of like different spice rubs for like barbecuing.
Oh, cool.
So they refunded me and they told me to keep it. So I was like, give it to my dad, like whatever, he could have a ball with it. I don't really care. And I got my sister, it's a cordless, a wireless, like hair, like straightener diffuser. So that way,
cool.
like if she's just like on the go, but like has really frizzy hair, it could like quickly like, I don't know how well it's gonna work because I'm sure the battery life isn't great, but like she wanted it. It was on her wish list, so I got it for her.
Nice.
What else did I get? I got my brother and Yanni, his and her pedicure gift cards
Nice.
because they like doing that because they're still newlyweds and they think it's cute that they do things like that together, I guess.
I got a new blow dryer brush. I got the dry bar one.
Nice.
Yeah. So Jamie got me that, and Lewis got me a Mets like lounge set, and they're like shorts, but they look like boxing shorts. Like they have like a really thick band, and they're like loose, and then it's like a long sleeve top. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, yeah, I got a couple
Also,
of ornaments too. I got an oh my god ornament
I saw.
and I got a
saw.
Grimace ornament, which actually I have in my car hanging from my mirror, not on my tree, because I thought that was cute. And I got this little passport you can see here. It's like an
Yeah, I
actual
see the
little
passport. That's super cute.
Yeah. So my family did good this year. I will say.
I just want to say none of these things are the things that I saw you Snapchat. So I don't even remember what it was, but I'm actually aggravated at myself.
I don't think I got a new water bottle.
Yes, that was aesthetically pleasing. That one I remember, but it
My new
wasn't.
lavender water bottle. Yeah. That was another thing I Snapchat, but I don't remember anything else I would have Snapchatted. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but I'm lucky that I remember yesterday at this point, so.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. We had a very lovely Christmas filled with love and blah blah blah. I don't know. And now we go to the new year, and then
Now we go to New Year, yeah.
I'm already since I had a Miss Vermont this year, I'm going this upcoming weekend, so I'll be
Nice.
reunited with the cousins and get some skiing in. And
We just rented our car for our road trip, so we're going to Nashville on the way to Dallas, and then on the way home, we're going to St. Louis and Pittsburgh.
when you have to deal with some winter weather over there, especially near that Pittsburgh area.
Maybe. We might. But we'll see.
Wonder how interesting these towns are going to be in the dead of winter.
Oh, I'm getting yelled at. I'll take the date out.
Oh, wow. That was a very dad thing to do. Why are you telling everybody all our information?
Psycho.
I didn't even think of that. Although I'm very mindful of when I'm in hotels. I don't like when the person like at check-in like says your room number loudly.
That's actually illegal. You can ask them to change your room number if they tell you it out loud.
Okay. So that's why they just say, here's your room
That's
number.
why they say, here's your room number.
Okay.
Because they're not allowed to say it out loud because then somebody can follow you to your room.
The problem
You're
is-
welcome for me taking hospitality law.
Yeah, and the problem is, and I love you to death. Don't get mad at me, Dad, because I know he watches this. But he has like an announcing thing. So even though most of the time they do go, "Oh, here's your room number," he will then wait for you to come back in. Here you are. As he will always be, they'll be like, "Here's your room," or he'll be like, "Oh yes, 305," and I'm like, "Dad, can you shut up?" Or we'll be in the elevator and he's like, "Press 3 because we're 305," and I'm like, and I like try to like explain it to him in terms of like, especially like I'm a woman, like people like get sex trafficked sometimes, and like you're not Liam Neeson,
Right.
you can't save me. Like, can you just tone it down? Like, but he doesn't get it. But it's fine. I still love him. But like I try to just teach
That's
him like
so
we
funny.
don't need the whole hotel to know where we are. It's fine. But I wouldn't have thought about on our podcast that 4 people, mostly our family, watches the dates of your vacation would matter.
Okay, more than 4 people watch us, but relax.
But most of them are our family members. So
Yeah, a lot of them are family members. Maybe share us with the rest of the world, people. Jeez.
yeah. Yeah, and that's for 2025, our resolutions. I hate resolutions. Oh,
No, we should call them goals, not resolutions. Our
Goals.
goals are to be better at social media for this
Eric,
podcast.
social media. We need more topics inputted by our fans. I'm sure some fans will say you need more guest stars. That I'm not sure about.
Yeah, that comes with like planning and like a lot of strategic, but we can have the girls back for Valentine's Day again. That worked well.
Or maybe this year we should try the guys angle. Maybe we should see like what the guys want for Valentine's Day.
Who are we inviting on the podcast? The person that keeps walking behind me that wants nothing to do with us?
Well, maybe like your brother, some of your cousins, the boy cousins. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure out who we can have
Just
on
an
the
idea.
podcast.
Yeah, that would be funny. We can. I don't know. We'll try to figure it out. But we do definitely need. What other goals do we have? I don't have other goals. Travel more. Whatever.
Mine's to balance my time off better.
I don't know
Cause-
that one.
No, I'm just so bad at like counting for my days. I'm like, oh yeah, let's take days off. And then the end of the year comes. I have no days left and then I get annoyed.
I wish I could give them to you because I'm always left over and wasting days. I
Yeah.
actually gain another week's vacation this upcoming year.
Because Tony Ann's been at her job for 10 years, everybody.
I'm gonna have 36 PTO days to use this year.
That's pretty solid. Like at this point, I would just like
I'll
take
never
a
use
day
them.
off every other week.
Well, that's
or
why
like
I usually hoard them in the beginning of the year because I'm
take a
nervous about-
vacation like
Well, I do
every
take vacations.
quarter.
I do take vacations, but I'm just like I always hoard them the beginning of the year because I'm always worried about needing them at the end of the year. But then I don't need them at the end of the year besides like Christmas. So
Right.
now, like this winter, I'm gonna be like, screw it. Like the weeks I want to go skiing, I'm gonna take off that Friday. I'm gonna take off that Monday. Like I'm not gonna force myself to like drive up at night because I have to work Friday. Like no, I'm gonna like just take it off because why not? It's just a day. I have so many. We'll see how that works. If I end up being short at the end of the year, then we'll know my plan didn't work. But I doubt it.
But you try it out. Okay, you're short for 1 year. Like it's
Yeah.
not like
I mean, I have one big trip already planned. I'm for Egypt, the end of January.
yeah, that's cool.
That's already 9 PTO days there. So, I mean, like, and then there's some other trips that I'm hoping to plan that will be on the longer side. So we'll see.
Yeah. Right. We'll make it work. It's gonna be a good year. That's the goal, to have a good year.
Hate my thumbs when I do thumbs up. Yes.
Why do you keep bending it in? Like
No, it naturally like goes backwards like
yes,
that.
you have a hitchhiker thumb.
Ew, I don't like that.
Okay, but it's your genetics. Like there's nothing you could do about it. It's your
The
genetics.
fingers are very straight.
Yeah, because I don't have hitchhiker thumbs. You do.
Ew, especially this one. I hate it. Okay.
I
I'm
have
gonna-
attached earlobes though, so there you go.
It looks like the thumbs from Spy Kids.
I don't even know what that means. We need to go. We're getting drunk here and we didn't
Wait,
even
did you
drink.
not watch Spy Kids ever?
No, I did, but I don't remember it. Like I used to watch
The big thumbs. They walk. They're people. Thumb people.
No, I don't remember
Red
that.
jackets on? What?
No. Yeah, I don't remember
I'm gonna
that.
send you a picture. Oh my lord. Okay, we're gonna end here, but wow.
You're
Okay.
stuck again.
It's okay. We're gonna end it here because I'm gonna send you this picture, but we're good. We're good on time. We should just end it.
All right. Well,
right.
thanks for being our
Happy
friend for
New
another year.
Happy New Year, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, friends. Wow, you listened to the whole thing. Thanks for listening. Please be sure to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform and share it with your friends. Ratings, reviews, and comments help as well. See you next week. Thanks for being our friend.